he told me that before you were the replacement nominee, before the veto was locked in.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah.
I feel like he's kind of been, I think with him, like, I've sort of dismissed him a little bit throughout.
I think a lot of people have.
And I think he takes a lot of offense to that with me for whatever reason. But the other thing he said to me, because he won't ever give me full information, and then he expects tons of information back.
He gives me like very segmented information, and then suddenly he's like talking to me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
He just says random things that seem like it's just like a fucking crystal ball.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what he's on about. That being said, your name has never, ever been on my target list since the beginning of the game.
Okay.
David and Kevin are my targets. Kevin
Good
has
targets.
bugged the shit out of me. I want his ass out of here. And if not him, then David. I can't deal with those two. It's so frustrating because it doesn't even make sense to me.
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Just,
and like, honestly,
I would hope you wouldn't believe David.
Well, that's why I didn't. I was like, dude, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And so I dismissed it. And like, I don't know how often you guys talk.
Not much.
It was, like, I guess the way that he delivered the information, like, and not like mocking, but the way that he mimicked the way that you said it. And the way that he described it. Later when I asked, it was pretty accurate.
It seemed like believable.
It seemed a little bit more plausible than just like, because I mean, when he first said it, I was like,
whatever.
Like,
yeah,
I see it. It's a stretch. Like, it's a fucking stretch.
It's a big stretch. I mean, I don't know where he's like, why really he's coming up with my name. I know that last week there was the Untouchable stuff, and also he said to me that some folks were saying that I was throwing a bunch of competitions, which that's frankly not true. I've only really dogged it and won. And he said that to me, and I said, who's saying this? And he, of course, refused to say anything. And then on top of that, he said, your name's going around that Christmas is your Untouchable. And obviously I just was like, I don't know where that came from. That is not true. I don't know where that was said.
Is that where you heard it originally from him?
No, Bailey was the one who told me originally, and then he was the second person to say it. So I think
come from Bailey.
I think he got kind of caught up with, he wanted Bailey to stay originally, and I think he kind of got caught up with a little bit of overplay on that front. And then
he's definitely overplaying it a lot.
Yeah.
Like, pump your brakes, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
it doesn't have to be
right. And like jeez, I mean,
I wanted to tell you because like I really didn't believe it, and then but when he later explained like the way
a little bit,
well, it like I was like, well, that's very specific of like how,
as if he was like doing an impersonation of me.
Yeah, but it wasn't like negative.
Okay,
it was just to show the accuracy of the conversation. And I thought that was really, like,
bizarre.
Yeah, that's what took me back for a minute. I was like, I don't know. And then, I mean, obviously I was upset last night because of, I mean, I don't need to know what's going on, but when, I see both of my very close friends crying, I'm just like, what's freaking happening? And you're right, like, it's like, especially in this house.
Yeah.
This is like a very, very intense, small, but intense fire. We sprinkle a little bit of kerosene on it, and and that's like one wine, one beer, you know?
White wine spritzer.
And
that could be it.
It's next to nothing to kind of pop off.
Yep.
Hey, that was me last week,